Rangers' first home game of the season with news that we rebuffed a £22 million offer for Yusuf Chermiti. More about that later. It's only 2 games in, but the level of performance has not been good enough. Concerns that McInnes doesn't know his best team and he needs to learn quickly. A 4-4-2, a debut for Macania, a full debut for Dragicevic. McCrory and Sterling drop out. Neil and Asgard dropped out for Devlin and Raskin. Curtis starts over Diomande and Shankland for Shukawani. A penalty to Hibs on 10 minutes, VAR check for Dragocevic having a handful of shirt, but the Hibs player also had his hand all over the Serb's face, and things just continue to get worse for Rangers. Campbell slotted the penalty to the right of Pandur. Does that decision given at Celtic Park? But we know the answer. Chermiti has the opportunity to draw Rangers level, but it goes across goal. Some good play by Rangers. Dragocevic eventually has the effort, but it was wide. Rangers did respond well to going behind. Some really good play by Yokota to turn the fullback inside and out, rolled it to Chermiti, but his effort was blocked on the line. Then Dragocevic almost done it at the other end. For the first time, Chermiti and Shankland linked up. Good effort by Romans on the half volley, beaten away by the goalkeeper. And then Chermiti tries to keep the ball alive and goes off injured. He was stretchered off as he went into the advertising boards after trying to win the ball with Campbell. And Nadiri came on. So there's Rangers' number one striker out injured and the transfer fee gone. Kilgie shoots over after being found by Campbell. Great effort by Dragocevic, just wide of the target on the volley. I thought it was in. He's absolutely wasted it right back. He should be playing in the middle of the park. Fernandez chips into Raskin and made a good run, but it was difficult to get it on target. Campbell with a golden opportunity to make it 2, but Fernandez got the block in. Suto almost makes it 2 from the corner, deflected just wide. Second half, Diomande's come on for Dragocevic, a bizarre substitution in my opinion. Curtis had an effort, but all was going over. Clever defending with Macania to kick the ball off the Hibs attacker for a goal kick. Diomande has an effort beaten away now after a Curtis effort was blocked. Rangers were keeping on the pressure, looking for that equaliser. Raskin drives forward, but his effort was easily saved, and 30 minutes remained. Nadiri knocked it down to Shankland. It's saved onto the crossbar. Not the best save, not the best effort either. And then Fernandez was denied on the line from the corner. Yokota has looked the most likely to put a brilliant ball in for Nadiri, but he couldn't connect. And then Yokota was substituted along with Raskin. Asgard and Gassama came on. Strange substitutions again. Good play by Asgard, past his man, then his effort was just over. To be fair to Gassama, he did well when he came on. McCrory on for Curtis. 1-1 Rangers were level. Gassama drilled the ball across goal and it's an own goal by Chiwa. 84 minutes won the clock. Shankland must have thought he'd won it for Rangers, but his header was kept out by Salinger. Gassama had a driven effort towards goal saved by Salinger, and then Hibs broke on the counter. Rangers committed too many players going forward, and Wright put it beyond Pander. The deflection from Romans, taking it beyond him. And an even worse start than Russell Martin. No style of play. He's no idea what strongest 11 is. And a must-win game on Thursday at Ibrox, or we're going to be looking to try and qualify for the Conference League. So, yeah, really couldn't have afforded a start this bad. I'm not saying that I think he should be sacked, but if Danny Rule was still the Rangers manager right now, there'd be fans screaming for him to be away. I think it would have been. I think it would have been as much as I was critical about him leaving Rangers. I think it would have been an impossible job for him because as soon as there was like a bad run of form or a bad start, then people would have wanted him out. But yeah, not great. The recruitment's not been great. I mean, Dragocevic does look a really good player. Yokota looked really good. I think Macania looked all right. So I mean, there's some positives, but there's nothing positive about getting 1 point out of your first 2 league games when you're Rangers.